Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Wurrzag campaign using Steel Faith Overhaul mod. So as I always say, if you made it this far, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, subscribe. It does help other people find the content. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal. It's like, what's one more like when there's already like 10 on the video or something, but it really does help out a lot. Especially for relatively smaller channels like mine. You know, it may not matter if you drop a like on some of those channels that have like 300,000, you know, subs and routinely get like 100,000 views, but on kind of smaller channels like mine, it really does help out a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here. So, I think, well, we definitely want savages. And then, I'm trying to decide if we want to put him on a boar or not. Probably, yeah. Does that work? But yeah, it's our last time we're gonna get 3 points here. So I would really like to get the Draft Master and then Mob Boss. Lower those costs. But we'll go ahead and put him on the board. We need to get the boar at some point anyways because of the Wyvern. So that's what we'll do. We are down a little. Oh, that costs 4 turns for the Immortals. Ooh. What did we end up losing? We lost just 1 savage, I think. So we can replace that pretty easily. I believe. Okay, so what do we have with Crooked Fang here? Okay. Not that much. Alright, so we should be able to knock him out.
Yes, boss.
We can start working Carrick Osgul here. Now that one actually has a pretty good little garrison. So we would definitely want to get a hold of that one before they get an army together.
Here we go. Violence.
Wow, it's gonna make us fight it. Okay. Encircle. We get the spider in there and just get him some levels.
The staff close. What you want? Move on, now move.
So get a little scavenge there, get a little extra cash. Okay, let's do it then. I put a hero in there and all of a sudden that tips the tide. I mean, these are like little goblins. There's just no way they have a prayer. I'm just gonna auto it. Hopefully we don't lose that much. Okay. It's pretty much always a sack with all the bonuses that we have to sacking. It's just worth it to sack and then go back and if you need to, you know, repair some buildings. Power drain and Foot of Gork probably. I don't know. Here we go. Might have to do Here we go next and then Foot of Gork. Let's go ahead and occupy that. Some replenishment. What do we win? Boar camp. Okay, so we can go ahead and just delete that. Savage Orcs and Raiden stashes. Good to me. Those Raiden stashes, especially once you start getting a little extra money like we have right now, those Raiden stashes are pretty serious. Pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna allow the boss shack. More of these things. What do we want to put here? Where's Barrack to Wazbag? Is that on the edge here? Varenka Hills. Huh. You know, that place might eventually need a, I don't know, I was kind of thinking maybe it might need some walls if I go to war with the vampire people, but it doesn't seem probable right now. This place should be fine. I mean... we could just kill this guy. I really don't like him just standing around on my property. He was kind of on the way. Sadie. Sitting here like wanting to grab the rest of this. Wick this bowl, clean this macaroni and cheese. I keep telling her not to, but she's like sitting there just waiting for the opportunity to eat it. The only reason I don't let her eat it is because it'll make her sick. Then we could go ahead and just upgrade this. That would give us more Savage Orc stuff. It does also generate some income, not a ton, but... yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, because having something, like, at least one recruitment place would be nice here. So we don't have anything, any way to recruit things. And we do get bonuses, yeah, for boar units. So we can get Savage Orc boars here. Alright. Yeah, let's just kill these dudes.
Smells time. Shifting.
Get off my lawn. We'll just take charge honest. Oh, we can put a queen spider on here. Okay. Nice. You can get that in just like one turn. We really wanted it. What do these guys have? More HP. It's a lot of HP. Bigger charge. They just have extra stats. Usually they have kind of cool things going on about them. Now these guys used to do multiple attacks. Armed to the teeth. But I think all Black Orcs kind of have something like that now. They do get a bonus versus infantry though. Alright, I'm just going to roll over here. Should be fine. I'm really considering hurry up. I mean, is 5 melee defense really going to make that much of a difference in some of these fights? Yeah. Don't care about that. I am intrigued by either the armor, which could make a difference in some of the fight. Although, basically, you're dealing... I mean, we're going to hit the cap a lot of the times on the melee attack. We're going to overkill, especially things like vampire counts. I guess we'll just leave it as is for now, and then... we just finish up Ravager here. Okay, so that's all good. What all we got here? Pretty sure most of these things are about Done. Make sure everywhere is complete. I'm going to recruit in a couple of turns, but we can go ahead and grab that. Don't do it, Sadie. Okay. Now, I was just thinking also that if when Chaos actually comes, we are going to need walls here. Because this is like the first line of defense. I don't know why they haven't started rolling up yet. Usually they kind of spawn in the sea over here. There's like a squad like right here that spawns and just runs up this river. There's usually a squad that spawns over here, and then of course you have the standard Chaos up here. I don't know what's taking them so long. Usually the first wave typically comes in. I would like to fight Chaos, you know, in this campaign before we kind of move on to something else at some point.
Underway.
I'm trying to decide if I just want to go ahead and hire a third one of these, but I think we'll wait until Spider Riders. If we get this, we have to own 40 units. Do we not own 40? Maybe it's because the heroes take up slots, those don't count as 40. Oh, I guess we could just go ahead and hire.
Wurrzag will do it.
Throw one more in there. I mean, we're gonna dismiss them here in a little bit, but whatever. It's fine. Just making sure. Y'all had enough yet?
Your offer.
I'm strictly to see
Not
bad
enough.
news. I'll poke at you.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about him. Damn it. I'm gonna send him up there for that quest. I've had this wall for like 50 turns or something, I don't know. Oh, they want to raid, huh? Oh, we did get it. Okay. We just finished hiring that guy. Nice. -1 for big ends. Lots of fightiness, construction, casualty replenishment. Goblin big bosses. Okay, so this would be a good time to hire if I want to grab a few big bosses. They're pretty cheap.
Let's go.
I might see if I could find a mod where like Skaven start. Surely there is one where you start at Skaven Blight with one of the wards. I think that would be very interesting. These clowns are over here doing their thing.
Yes, he'll be proper good. I'll use me spells.
Wow, look at that speed. That's nice.
Let's fight.
Yeah, we're gonna obliterate them. Like, mostly like goblins. I mean, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this just so we can move on and get to a real fight in a little bit. We've pretty much demonstrated that the Greenskins are done, so they're not gonna. They don't have the infrastructure to challenge me. Like they can't. I don't think that last town down there, that last tier 5, we'll fight that one. That'll probably be a pretty good one. Like tier 5 and then Carrick 8 Peaks, we'll fight those. But
I'm leaving.
I feel like if they can't crank out like a 20 stack with black orcs and things like that at this point, then they're just not going to be able to fight me. I don't know if they're going to be allowed to hire that much. I'm not quite sure. I think they're under the same restrictions I am, but I'm not 100% about that. So, okay. Let's try out Headbutt. I haven't tried that one yet. We'll try it.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
We might have to wait a turn though off of that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna turn down 10,000 gold. I mean, this army just sitting here is probably like 5,000, 3,000. So yeah, taking an extra turn is fine financially if we're gonna gain 10,000. Now you might say, well, why do I need that much gold? Well, I might have to make another army, like a third army down here eventually, and go into the red for a little bit. For example, I might have to start spending, you know, 2,000 or 3,000 per turn.
You're not right, Dad.
Crooked Forts, we have recruitment. See if any of those gave like sack bonuses, but I don't think they did. Alright. So we've got all of that prepared. I could go riders. We do have so much money that I think like getting things like Ravager is not as much of a big deal as it would be with other factions, so we might just go riders here. Okay. If we raid, will we get it?
This is my land.
Or do we need,
Fighting soon.
Okay, that should give us a wall. That'll help us take this down. That's a lot of spiders there, though. Like 1 battalion of black orcs. I think if I have a wall with me, it's just not going to be worth. Okay. That can't move up there. Maybe I should just go ahead and build a third army. I'm kind of holding out hope maybe I can beat them into submission. I'm kind of starting to wonder if I should just go ahead and get bigger and arter here. I really don't need that much more research, to be honest. Don't need growth or, like, rating income. You know, I don't need most of this stuff. Like, what am I, like, this extra armor and stuff is nice, but it takes so many turns of just garbage to get over there. Like, maybe just going for this extra Lord recruit rank would be worth. Six ranks is a lot. If I have to recruit Lords, that's pretty good. Okay. This is all good, I think. We got everything here. We got the Iron Rock stuff. Over 100% there. Okay. Let me check in.
Who needs? Right, speak your words.
You don't had enough yet?
What you want? You dare approach me?
I mean...
Don't come at me thinking you'll have a say.
Well, it says maybe.
The Alpha Orc.
It says no on the peace treaty, but with Confederation. Okay, now we might get him then. For 7,000 gold. Sometimes you gotta look at that. You know, they might say, no way, we're not gonna confederate, but... Okay. Ockendorf, okay. Okay, so they're going to be available in a few turns. They wasted so many of his skills, but really, as long as he has the battle skills, I think we can get away without having the campaign skills. We'll see. At least he's probably going to have the wall thing. Now, he is one of the better people if you're going to have silly skills. I wish there was a way you could reset the skills, though. Oh, interesting. Extra Ragnarok Spider. Wow, plus 10% weapon strength for orc units. Extra leadership, that's pretty nice. Where's Warlord? Extra Black Orc's nice. Okay. Nice, nice. This is the main thing I was looking for there. Just to get those Legendary Lords online. So we can replace this guy with a Legendary Lord. Thank you for your service, sir. I don't remember if it's right or left. I would assume it's probably right. Thank you for your service, but yeah, we're gonna switch you out here soon. Okay, so we get all of this place in nice condition. Okay, so we need to remember to move this guy. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. I would already move him? Okay, yeah, because I just asked at the end of this turn, that's right. Now, I don't have an orc. Wait, did we get an extra army somewhere? Why is this extra cost going on?
Night Gobbo War Boss.
But we got this Night Gobbo War Boss. Probably not going to use him. I could see maybe Just stacking him up with goblins if we're concerned about cost, and just using him to run around and, like, maybe occupy stuff later on. If Chaos burns a bunch of stuff in the north, we can use him just as sort of an occupier. But we'll go ahead and get rid of him for now. And then we can get him back later if we need to. What else do we have? Wurrzag, Osroll.
The great green flows.
It does have 3 in Footagork. But we already have 2 wizards that we need. Brain Busta, like, these are kind of dumb points. Now, is that faction wide, everybody? No, it's just +3 ranks here. Okay. I thought I already had a Shaman's Hovel. Don't I have one over here? I don't know. Anyways,
Be quick.
Use me.
yeah, I think we can probably find better than that. How much is he? He is, yeah, he's like 300, 400 per turn. We definitely don't want him if he's not in an army. What's his, big bully? I think we'll just dismiss him. Wow. Is he really that expensive? Do heroes count as extra army things or something? Seems weird why he was that much.
Hawks will. Let's get stabby.
Wait, is this one I just inherited? Yeah. That's pretty dumb. Yeah, he doesn't have any of this stuff. I think we're just gonna get rid of him. Got a Pigeon Plucker pendant. Where's
Hawk
Snide?
says what?
Yeah, once again, kind of dopey. Ooh, Helm of Discord's pretty nice, though. I think I can finally get rid of my own Goblin guy here. I don't think I would need him. Sly. Well, actually, no, false. I need to go, like, get this territory over here. Now, do I want to go ahead and go for a third army? So I'll use this guy to go ahead and clean this up. Who I'll probably turn into Grengor. I'll use him to go clean this stuff up, and then... we can work our way south with the Grimgor army. Yeah, he's already... the Vampire Count's already taken all that. Take Wurrzag, maybe, and I mean, there's just nowhere left to fight. We could go back down over here, but... I kind of want to just fight these guys, just so that I have something to fight, you know, so we can do something here. Because we will have to fight him eventually. But I can wait a little bit. Okay, so Mount Gunbad. How much? This is giving us 14 obedience, so we still need that. Recruitment's nice. We don't necessarily need this. Winds of Magic are nice, but... especially if I'm going to go hostile with them. Well, if the first place where I go hostile is over here... I'm going to need to recruit for several turns, though. So what I'm thinking is I make a... I cannot recruit savages over here, so I need to get... okay, yeah, I can. I've got the savages right here. So this will be my main recruitment center. I want to get Grimgor's taking this army. I get a third army over here with Wurrzag, and then we do like maybe a two-pronged attack up here against all the vampires and start cleaning that stuff up. Then we have one person come down here, Grimgor come down here and clean this up. That's a few turns off, so we'll hold off a little bit on it. All right, I think we got everything. Oh. Income from sacking. And then we can use this recruitment when we get Wurrzag. Big Ends, Black Orcs. Then we can hire some more, a couple more Goblin big bosses when we deal with that. Okay, cool. Because we'll need some of those to like come around and do handy things up there. Okay.
Skarsny, speak up, or I'll take your tongue.
We at war with? We're not at war with him yet. Okay. I don't think. No.
Ready for bossing.
Dude's already moved. We'll get a wall, and then next turn we'll try to go hostile against Crooked Moon. Start cleaning them up. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot to do something with Pillars of Brothney, which I just... Yeah, I forgot to manage those buildings. So that might be kind of annoying. Kind of interrupted my own train of thought there. Shouldn't be a huge deal, but Confederation with Varg, huh? Interesting.
I hear ya. Don't mess with me. What's your message?
Oh yeah, I can't confederate with him for like a couple of turns. Alright, well... Okay, Death Gorge. Get rid of that. Forgot to get rid of some of these goofy buildings. 10% research tech's pretty good. We have... don't have any savage recruitment. We can get giants here. We did get... spiders are okay. I don't think this is going to be a major place of contention, so I think we can... oh, they don't have a diamond mine there. What? I mean, 8 wins at Magic is nice. That's a good building. I guess we can hold on to that and just put in like a diamond building and then a something else. Okay, we don't need trolls. Okay. Should be fine. And then up here, where's a Grundy? I forgot to change that out. Why are they raiding my territory? Where'd those beastmen go? How close am I on these things? Southern Grey Mountains, then Ockendorf. Okay.
Curse 'em, boss! Away! Me!
I'm done for it. Come on in, let's do it.
Make sure we clean this up so this doesn't get burned. I need to go recruit.
Fire spills.
We can't recruit and hand off unless they want to give up all of our wall, which is something I probably don't want to do. How's this wall looking? Pretty legit.
Now's the time.
Fine, public order wise.
Start the war.
Let's go knock out Carricate Peaks if we can. Before they get like a hardcore army over there.
Ivan's teeth. Yes. Order it.
I mean, this little dude's basically worthless because I'm about to hire a bunch of them that are gonna have more levels than him, so we might as well just go ahead and just get rid of him. Okay. I think we got everything. Check in. Oops. Go ahead and that up. I'm gonna repair it just so we can upgrade it and put some more buildings in there. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Suppose that's fine. I mean, having some kind of recruitment here would be nice. We'll go ahead and get rid of that since we're so far up on public order. Okay. Should be all good. Oh, I was supposed to move any character in Ockendorf.
Wurrzag.
There's no... Oh, I don't have a little helper up here. They're both down there. Okay. 3 turns, 2 turns. Alright. It's weird how Rebellion would leave one property and go over and raid another one. But that is how it is. What are you doing, Sadie? You want to come hang out? Ooh, okay. Got some company down there. Alright, what are we working with here?
I forbid this.
Okay. They are sending some stuff now from this area over here.
My servant fails me.
How concerned am I about that stuff? Just got rid of my extra garrison building too. But we definitely want the income. I mean, I could throw this back down. I thought I was already making one of those buildings. That must be in the place that's just slightly to the north. Whatever, we'll make one there. Yeah, that was Crooked Fang Fort where I was putting that stuff in.
boy has seen the future. Let's smash 'em good.
Get off my lawn, you dead things.
Going. Great prophet.
Melee defense is pretty low as is. This doesn't have artillery here, which probably should be something I should add. So let's go ahead and we should have gotten rid of this and put artillery here. If this is going to be the place where I want to hire stuff anyways, then I need to be able to get to the goblin doom divers here. Since this is the best place to get black orcs. I don't know, I'm already moving pretty fast. Let's wall path is helpful. I guess we can just get stand your ground. I mean, I'm gonna have 10 more points. So what we do? 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. So I could get to Wa if I put all the rest of my points in this stuff up here. And we could get to Wa, but we'd have to fully commit to like not having outcleavering, which I do have lightning strike, so it probably doesn't matter like as much. Looter doesn't seem like that's gonna matter. Shooter is not gonna matter. Death from above probably not gonna matter that much. Question is this better? This Wa? This is probably not gonna matter that much at this point. But I'd rather have the armor. I'm not sure that's worth for the 5 melee attack. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I do really want to try to get this. I think this is the best thing that's left available. That's a really big buff. What does this do? Oh, whenever I cast a spell, though, everybody gets 16 melee attack, huh? I mean, I could just cast, like, Vindictive Glares to make that happen. Or, like, Gaze of Morks. I mean, another option would be I could just go all the way down this tree and just go like 1, 2, so it'd be 1, 4, 5 total. Oh, you don't have the intermediary thing. Okay. Oh, so I can skip a lot of the garbage and just go straight for this. Let's go 1, 2. I guess I would get Fists of Gork for free. I could get Here We Go with the cooldown and everything, Foot of Gork. And I mean, I could just like not even run the Shaman in this army, and that would open up another space for me to get another unit, although it would just be a normal Savage Orc because I can't get any more elite units. But that would, in theory, give me another Arcane Conduit. If I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So do I want that, or do I want my boy to actually get in there and fight? Is he even worth fighting? Kind of. That's pretty powerful. I mean, I should want him casting the spells, right? Improve recharge rate, which means I won't need this Shaman. It means I could put him with another army. That would save me having to level up another Shaman. Maybe that's better, because then I will have more spells I can actually cast to get Squiggly Beast. So I have 10 points. So you'd go 1, 8 here, so that's 9, 10. So it's like, do I want Wah and a bunch of stuff that's probably not going to make much of a difference? Or do I just go through here and get a lot more synergy with Bonewood Staff in particular? Because that's crazy. That's a constant, basically a constant 16 melee attack. Whereas this, this thing lasts 30 seconds. It's basically 25 melee attack with 15% vigor, but there's going to be a 90-second cooldown on it. And I also get to open up a space for... I mean, I could hire a Regiment of Renowned or something in here. I don't think those take up your slots. So, I think I'm leaning towards this, actually, after reading Squiggly Staff. So we're not going to get rid of our Shaman yet until he's ready to go. But that could eventually free up a slot, and then we can hand him off to whoever my other partner in crime is up here at the time. Okay, so we're gonna rotate down here. Iron Rock. Start grabbing some units. Alright, so... get the Spider Tech in one turn if we want it. Where are the Black Orcs? Here. Yes, 9 ranks on the Black Orcs. Now do we want... I was pretty impressed with the shielded Black Orcs last time. These have more weapon strength though, and they get area attacks. It doesn't say these get area attacks. These just have a lot more melee defense, which is definitely something to consider. These also don't have armor-piercing damage. So I think I'm going with the normal orcs. Black orcs. So how many? We can have up to 4 elite units. Now, God, there's more boys that charge bonus. The more boys are nice, but we're going to start fighting chaos and things in these like really long fights. And... They do the same damage, but these have piercing. So I'm kind of thinking I might want to replace my more boys with these. It's like, these are cool against like unarmored stuff, you know, like, be good at killing like Skaven, other orcs. like lower tier orcs, vampire counts, things like that. Lower tier vampire counts. But I think like when it really comes down to it, like who's gonna hack through people more? I mean, let me compare it. Well, we can't get the more boys here, but okay, so more boys have less health, way less armor, less leadership. They have more speed, which is nice. They have more melee attack. They have less defense, more charge bonus. They don't have armor piercing damage. How are we looking on time? We're almost at time. I just want to make sure I get this planned out correctly and we do it. So, brutal lads. So basically all my savage orcs are going to get an additional 16 melee attack. And black orcs aren't going to get anything off of this stuff. But they have those area attacks, they have the armor. Most importantly, they have piercing damage, which to get through Chaos has a lot of armor typically. And I'm probably going to, when we use Here We Go, we're probably going to get close to the limit on melee attacks. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get rid of 3 of these. I don't think we need the Savage Orc Air Boys anymore. Go ahead and get rid of 3 of these.
What?
And I want 1 to Immortals, of course.
Gorgamore likes it.
Now, is it going to be worth having a spider or a giant here against Chaos? Now, they do sweeping attacks. This could be pretty good at, like, dueling a lord. Or if they have a giant. Or, like, Chaos, infantry or whatever. So I do like having 1 of those. Oh, you can have up to 2 rare units. Okay, so these are elite units. These are 2 rare units. Okay, so we can actually have a couple of spiders. I want at least 2. Of those. Then we'll have to decide what we want to do. If we can think about it over the next couple of turns. If we want the more boys, or if we want the black orcs. I think black orcs would be better for the kind of thing we're fighting against. Although, what's they have 45 physical resist. That's equivalent to like 90 armor. So if they have armor piercing damage, then they would actually be better than the black orcs at that kind of thing. These also have frenzy. Black orcs don't. Maybe I just do a mix. Just have 3 black orcs and then 2 more boys, and we can put these up against if they have like great swords or something like that. Because the armor piercing damage doesn't do anything against physical resist. Oh, they actually have 55 physical resist. Oh, that's because he's ranked up, yeah. Okay. Alright, so that looks good on that front. We can't hire any more than 3 at a time unless we want our wall to dissipate, so
Who's the boss?
I think we'll hold on to our wall. These guys already have some chevrons on them. think we just go ahead and get rid of that. Just put up some defenses there. We don't have. Oh, we do have Savage Orc recruitment. Okay. Public order's fine. I guess we just throw down a tower. Need a growth building there, and then just wait on this. Okay. Badlands, Bitterstone Mine. What's that doing over here? One of those, yeah. Galbaraz, I don't remember what we're just gonna get some recruitment over here, I guess, so we can kind of refill as we move through. And now we have to decide, okay, so we're going to come down here and fight this guy, or are we going to pop over and try to fight Carrick 8 Peaks right now? I guess we come down here and try to fight him. I mean, I do want 8 Peaks, but I don't want this guy to backdoor my towns. Cave of Shinies. Okay, so that should be fine. Where's the property line? Is it like right here, I think?
The queen is strong this way.
Squiggly beast. Oh wow, 5 recruit rank for shamans too. That's pretty sweet. What are we fighting here? We're gonna have to wait till we finish up our one stuff here. Enemy forces. Well, do we have to wait? We already got rid of the one, I think we have to wait until we at least get the Black Orc. So we'll do that probably next episode. So we are going to be getting Grimgore and friends here soon. What's the fastest way to get to Ockendorf? It says it's down this way. Okay.
Boss, Tusker.
Great prophet.
Okay. It's all good.
Skarsnik! Right, speak your words in.
They like us because we're killing Greenskins. I don't know where those other little dudes went. Empire doesn't like us. Wintertooth.
All be slaves.
Yeah, it looks like they might be taking over a lot of the north. Go bust them up soon enough. Really? They only think I'm number 9. We'll show them who's number 1. Alright. Probably because I only have 2 armies right now. But, I mean, I got a lot of property. I'm about to get a lot more. This might be kind of a goose chase going after Lybaris down here, but I don't want them to backdoor me. pretty much at time. We'll see what Lybaris is doing here, and then we'll probably go ahead. Okay, we got Ozog back. Got the spider recruitment. I mean, they're posturing like they're cowards, and they just want to hide. Okay, they did take this place. They do have a couple of armies down here.
My servant fails me.
It should definitely have some walls around it, I think. I mean, we don't have to fight these guys just yet. And we do have a lot of extra recruitment slots over here, I think. I would imagine. How many in theory do we have? Yeah, a lot. So we could actually start Ozog over here and get him recruiting. Then we can have Grimgor pick up this army here in a little bit. I don't think I can afford a fourth army right now. I suppose it's possible. But we'll figure that out next episode. So we're going to continue to recruit over here.
I'm the best!
Cook and Mocha coming.
Yeah, we're going to continue to recruit over here for the next few turns. And then we'll kind of play it by ear from there. So I think I want a couple of spiders, and then I would like to replace my rock lobbers with... No. My special units aren't taken up right now, though. Maybe I lost some big uns in there. But I should be able to grab a couple of boar, because it's not chained. So yeah, we should be able to grab some boar. And probably two of these. Just to add a bit more diversity, a little anti-large, anti-cav type of stuff. But yeah, we'll figure that out. So we'll go down here, we'll probably try to fight Lybaris and just run them off, and maybe just, I don't know, we could even go through here and start killing them. Go ahead and start moving south, and then we could have Ozog and sort of this secondary army up here after it gets done recruiting. It can pop over and try to take out Carricate Peaks and move from there. So, we got some options, but anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. As always, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Should get very interesting. We'll spice up these armies. Eventually, chaos should come our way, but we are going to start moving down, probably into Tomb King territory, fight some of them off, clean up this stuff over the next few turns, and then eventually, after he gets done recruiting here, we will we'll do the quest battle next turn for sure, once he picks up these black orcs. And then we'll probably turn our eyes north and start trying to hack through the vampire counts, unless chaos shows up and starts rolling this way, in which case we'll go after chaos. So we will keep fighting stuff. It will be interesting. I think we have at least another good, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but another good 5 or 10 episodes. We'll see how it goes. Because usually, you know, what I like to do is, as long as we're getting spicy fights, as long as it's competitive, you know, I'll keep going in a campaign. But if it gets to a point where we own, you know, like half the map, and where it's basically like, if we lose in a fight, it doesn't even matter because we just hire everybody back. Like, we're just so rich, we have so much property, no one can contest us. Then I usually like to move on and just do another campaign. So it's basically done. You know, like we could, after we beat up chaos and take over, you know, a lot of this stuff, either the south or the north or whatever, it's like, yeah, we could still have to go over here and fight some high elves, and then we'd have to go over here and fight the dark elves, but that'd just be like 150 turns of inevitability, maybe 200 turns of inevitability, where like, there's no way I can lose, pretty much, because, and that's just how a lot of Total War games are. That's how a lot of games are, is if you start snowballing so hard, then it's just impossible for anyone to keep up with you. So I don't think we're quite there yet. Like I said, I think we still have some really good challenges ahead of us. We have Chaos, which I'd like to fight, and then we have you know, trying to take on some of these vampires up here might be one of the harder challenges. Or Hemry down here. So I would like to see some of those matchups and see this play out a little bit more, but we'll see where we go next time. Like I said, I've been interested in seeing if I can find a mod where Skavens start, like, over here. At Skaven Blight. I have looked at the Tretch Craventail. It is interesting. They do some fun stuff with Skaven, with this mod. So I'd like to see how that plays out. I've been tinkering with and thinking about doing a High Elf campaign with Orion, because I haven't done that. I'm still kind of thinking about Chaos or Norska. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of those factions. For like, I don't really like Horde factions that much because you don't have any city management. And usually you can't have that many armies. But they could potentially be interesting, so we'll see what I revisit. And then they have some kind of announcement coming out in a few days. I think it's on the 2nd or maybe the 4th, October 2nd or October 4th, that's going to reveal what their next DLC is. And so hopefully that'll be ready by the end of November. We'll see. So hopefully we'll have some new DLC out soon. I'm really hoping that it's like a pirate-themed release. So we'll see how that goes, where you can get like regiments, like all kinds of cool like units from different factions, and like blend them together in one army. I think that would be really fun. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.